Hey guys, welcome back to the library. Today I have no students, yay! So I thought on this little work day that we have at school that I would take you around and show you some of our displays that we've got going on in the library because honestly I'm pretty proud of them, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really bad at making displays and I just never usually have time, but my students have made a lot of these and they're pretty cool. So come along with me and take a look. So I'm gonna show you my favorite one first. So outside on my library doors, I have a little sign that tells what I'm currently reading. Well, I thought instead of throwing all the pictures away of books I'm currently reading, why don't I put them up on some sort of wall display? So my students made this, my TAs, Mrs. Music's Reading Wrapped, because they said that the Spotify Wrapped is so popular that people would get it. And I was like, okay, so this is my Reading Wrapped for the entire year. Look at these signs. They, of course, handmade these. My actual library that I have that works here, she measured how many blocks each one would need to, how long each one would need to be to get it to fit right here. It's very precise and all the pages are, the papers are the exact same length. But look at this, we got a hand turkey going on up there. So I love how it's different fonts for each one too. And we laminated these so we can use them forever basically until I get tired of them. We thought this would be a good place to put it, just on the way in. I thought about putting it in the hall, but yeah, it makes way more sense to have it in the library. And there was this blank wall. So basically this is as soon as you walk in the library. So what I'm gonna do is, at first I was just gonna put the pictures up. They're like, oh no, you should put a background behind it. And you should do a different color for each month to make it stand out, kind of themed to that month's colors. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. So my TAs actually do this for me. And they were like, you should get gold stars, like elementary school kind of stars, and put your ratings of the books you've read up there. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Oh wait, this one's covered up. Oh no, people think it's only 2.5, but it's 3.5. Well, we'll have to fix that. I'll have to tell them not to cover them up. So here's my February ones, although I have read more books than that in February. We just haven't added them up there yet. So yeah, I love this. It's probably one of my favorite displays. Okay, now I'm gonna take you outside and just show you the two front window case displays. One's for Black History Month that has a really cool silhouette figure that a student made for me. And then the other one is a taco display called Let's Taco About Books. And it's taco colored books and that's about it. But I don't want people to think I'm crazy, so I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna show you.
I love the caramel on buns with the white cream.
Oh, and then I forgot to show you this display. This was for Valentine's Day, so I'll show it to you too. It's called Books We and then Love right here. And students wrote names of books that they love. How cool is this? Yeah. I think that was my first hour writing Frankenstein. I don't think they actually love Frankenstein. I think they were just writing names of books at this point. Because I had some TAs who were like, let's fill in some more and just write random books just so we can have even more hearts. Okay, so we're back in the library. Now I can actually talk. I don't think there's anybody in here. Okay, all right, they won't think I'm talking to myself. Okay, so Black History Month, we have another display. So here's our Black History Month display. The chalk is sort of already coming off, but I love that I covered the circulation desk with the black vinyl stuff so we can write on it or put stuff on it and it'll really stand out more so than when it was just wooden. So the theme of this display was that words have power. So we drew TA drew the fist and did the words and the colors and then tried to make it kind of correspond on each one of these with the zigzaggy lines there. And so we picked out powerful quotes, obviously from famous African-American athletes or politicians, whoever. They picked out their favorite one and put it in red so that it would stand out. So there you go. And they put a quote over here as well that they thought stood out, but as you can see, the chalk's coming off, so that's kind of sad. But then since it was also word themed, oh no, there's an announcement. Oh, that's funny. They just called out some of our teachers for not coming to a meeting. Okay, so anyway, we have word searches and crosswords for Black History Month because, word themed, obviously. And then books that have powerful words, and a bunch of them have gotten checked out. There were a whole bunch more over here, but a bunch of students came and asked to check them out. Okay, next let's go over here and look at our TikTok display. So Book Talk is obviously super popular right now. So my TAs made what is now a crooked sign, Book Talk, and we used the Cricut to cut out the letters. And it's hard to tell because I didn't tape it quite exactly right, but there's actually different colors behind there as well. They cut out 3 of everything with different colors of paper, so that was kind of cool. And we just have little signs up here about Book Talk. But then these are popular Book Talk books. A lot of these have gotten checked out. We're down to just a few Colleen Hoover, a few Heartstopper, Like there were more books, 3 or 4 per shelf on these. And then there were actually, there were ones standing up here too. We had a bunch of books lining the top. And this is after just a couple rounds of classes have come in. So maybe what, 12 not even 12 classes have come in since this display's been up, and a lot of these books have already gotten checked out. But I love this one, and I think I'm gonna keep it up for a while, at least till pretty much every class gets to come in and see it. Okay, one of our last new displays is the if you like this, you might like blank. And one of my students made this, but the student who hung it up, of course, did it crooked, so that's, you know, annoying me. So we're gonna have to fix that. But it's if you might like these books, and you can see they actually decorated it with little, they just thought it'd be cute to print out little versions of the book and then put little, I don't know, like little fake garland on it. So these are Colleen Hoover. Basically, I just put all Colleen Hoover. Like if you like Colleen Hoover, you might like these. If you like One of Us is Lying, which is the most popular book in the library, you might like these. If you liked Heartstopper, you might like these. If you liked Game Changer, which I see one's already gotten checked out, yay. It's our most popular sports novel, then you might like these. And if you liked Illuminae, which is our most popular sci-fi novel, then you might like these. So the only problem is right now is that I've just got these little pictures and that's it. So I'm over here on the side, maybe here perhaps, or on the wall. I want to put big pictures of the books that are, you know, similar, that they're similar to, so that people know, hey, this is what it's actually similar to, instead of just these tiny little pictures. But I love this display. It's not gotten a huge amount of popularity yet, but like I said, only 2 days of classes have come in since these displays have been up. Speaking of displays, just to show you, our art students made these little like robots out of different like materials and stuff. Cups, various things, basically like trash. I think they were called like trash robots or something. And they display them in here. So they're literally everywhere. Like, if you look on the top of a shelf, and there's a bunch in the background back there too, then you will probably see these little robots. Oh look, it looks sort of like Wall-E. Look how cute. So I guess that counts as a display too. They're literally everywhere. Like, they've been here for a while too. I don't know if eventually they're gonna come back and get them, but I love our little robots. So look at that one. That one's super cute. I guess, is it a Transformer? I think it's a Transformer. Yeah, it definitely is. It's an Optimus Prime, because that's great. Okay, our final actual kind of display is just this tiny little Valentine's Day books display. Literally, there's like 9, it holds like 9 books because we had to tape stuff onto the top shelf here to get it to stand out. But I've always wanted to use this shelf. We found it in the back storage room and never used it until just now. And then on the other side, boom, anti-Valentine's Day books. So we've got, but well, and a couple of them, of course, been checked out. I've been replacing them as we go, but books that are, like, I think this one's about a serial killer that kills on Valentine's Day, maybe, or something. I don't remember. The Valentine Killer, yeah. So things like that, or books that are sad and end with a bad ending or something like that. So quite a few of these have gotten checked out though, and I've had to go through and replace them, you know, as the classes come in. And just to end, we still have our new books display. We decided to put new books here and then new graphic novels here because we had so many new graphic novels, and they're like all gone. Like this entire thing was super packed full, and they're just gone. Like graphic novels are so popular right now. In fact, I should probably put this. No, Five Nights at Freddy's ones are not graphic novels. Never mind. Some of them are, but not the ones that are over there. So new books here, and then this originally was new sequels over here because students were getting confused and they were checking out sequels of books because they just saw that they were new and wanted to see what it was, but it turns out it was a sequel and they didn't know that. So we put new sequels here, but we are changing this to a little display on Readapalooza here soon coming up. Oh, and then I forgot to show you this. Yeah, they also decorated this for Valentine's Day. Lose Your Heart in a Book. So glad we're on the same page. And apparently there's a rapper named Trippy Red, but it's spelled R-E-D. So they decided to say R-E-A-D and make it look trippy, and it was cute. And then here we're gonna use the Cricut to cut out letters and put like words like read, inspire, grow, whatever, you know, clever little stuff like that. So those are all the displays we have right now. Like I said, I'm just proud of them just because we don't usually do that many displays, and we're getting a lot of books checked out this way. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this where I show you around the library, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.